Is 2020 the year that my part finally makes it to the middle? Like, it's just been getting closer and closer. Hey guys, it's Barbs, and today I'm going to be giving you my full review and experience on the Saalt Soft Menstrual Cup. This is the first cup I've ever tried. It's the only one I've ever tried, so I can't give you any comparison to other ones. I can just tell you my experience with it. If you are not into this type of content, then just skip out. Don't comment "this is gross" down below, because someone did comment that on one of my videos and there was nothing even gross in it. Maybe they were just talking about me. Maybe I'm just gross. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. And if you want to see everything I have to say about this little guy, then just keep on watching. I'm in this adorable little sack for your storage convenience. The little tail thing here is actually longer, but I cut mine and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I also purchased the Saalt cup wash when I bought this. They have a regular Saalt cup and then they have this soft one. Both of them come in two sizes, so small and regular. The soft one is the second one to come out. I've never tried the regular one. What I can conclude, it is a lot more flexible and bendier than the original. One of the cups is $29 each before tax, and they have free shipping, I believe. Each cup is going to come with one of those little bags like I mentioned. You can also get a duo pack for $47, so you are saving a significant amount of money. I use a small. It has worked great for me. Almost anyone could use the small. I will actually link Samantha Ravndahl's two videos down below because she's the one that made me decide to try this. I've been a little interested in it, but honestly was too scared to try it, and she made it so she just dumbed it down for everyone that's afraid. On the first day of my period, I did not use this because I had to work and I was really scared to use this at work for the first time, because I was like, what if I leak? It's a mess, and then I have to wash it out in the sink at work, and I just didn't want to do that. The second day of my period, I did not have to work, and that's when I decided to go in with this buddy. Took it out, read the instructions, and one of the recommendations was to boil it to sterilize it, so I did. All you do is just boil it for 5 minutes. You just make sure that it doesn't touch the bottom of the pot while you're boiling it. Super easy. After that, I still wanted to wash it with the cup wash, and so I did that in the shower, and that's where I decided that it made sense for me to keep my Saalt cup wash in the shower. I'm already in there doing stuff, and it takes literally 15 seconds to wash this out, and then just sit it outside the shower or in the shower or whatever, because I'm gonna put it back in pretty much as soon as I get out of the shower. It has a citrusy scent, straight lemon, orange type zest smell. I really like it. It's really pleasant. I don't think you have to have this. I think any sort of gentle, non-scented soap will do. You could use even hand soap probably, or the body wash that you have in your shower would probably be sufficient. Anything like that I think would be fine. I just wanted to give this a go, but I actually really do like it, and if you want to have a whole separate wash for your cup, I definitely think this is really good. It's just like a gel. Just put it in there and just rubbed it around. Doesn't really lather up like shampoo or anything like that. It just cleanses and it smells nice, and it did not irritate me the whole time I used it. I was really nervous about the insertion process. I thought that was going to be really hard. I was really worried about it leaking and me not creating the correct seal. Like I said, I watched Samantha Ravndahl's entire 2 videos that she did on cups, so I felt like I had a kind of an outline of what I needed to be doing. So a couple of different types of folds that you can do. I found that I didn't try really any other fold, but I felt like just the easiest thing was to just do this little C-shaped fold, and then you just put it up in there. Oh, okay. Well, that was actually really easy. Suspiciously easy. There's some cups that say you're supposed to take the end and do a full 360 while it's in, and that's how you know it's sealed. But that was not what the instructions said on this. It said to fill the rim once it was in, to make sure that it wasn't like this or something, because that's when you're gonna get the leakage, obviously. And if it was not all the way closed or whatever, you could feel it and kind of push like this, and then the pressure would put it into place. On the second day, when I did wear it to work, I was a little too cocky. That went so well on the first day where I was just at home. I ran a few errands and it never leaked. Then the second day it did leak a little bit, and I think it was just because I didn't do a good job of filling that rim and making sure that it was all the way sealed. You're not supposed to like pull on it. What you can do to kind of like make sure the seal's there, kind of the same way you would a tampon, just give it like a little boop. You'll feel it's like in there. Another thing that surprised me about inserting it is that your tampon, you would have to like put it all the way up, kind of hit the back because the string hangs down. But with like this, you put it in and you only have to put it in as far as the base to be like just comfortably in there, and then like your body hugs it. You don't have to have it that far in, and I don't even know if it would be possible to like shove it that far. You would have to really go on a journey to get it out. I was nervous about taking it out because obviously the idea of something getting stuck there is terrifying. Taking it out process is pretty easy. You just boop, and you're like breaking the seal, the suction seal, and then you just pull it out. You're not birthing it or anything like that, but like your body, once it's to a certain point, is like, yeah, get the fuck out. You do kind of have to like get up in there far up enough to break the seal. If you're not like comfortable with reaching in and getting it, then maybe you won't like it, but I feel like that was a really easy bridge to cross for me. Felt like it was odd at first, but now that I've been using it for a while, I'm like down. On the first day I didn't cut this at all, and it was odd. I did feel like I was trying to catch radio signals from down below. It was uncomfortable, it was not natural. So I snipped like one section off. Did one section at a time because I was like really nervous about snipping too much. The second day, it was really uncomfortable because I had cut it and it was like just rubbing me in all the wrong ways. I took it out and then rinsed it out and then cut it again, and then that was the sweet spot. Like, comfort level of this is like a tampon in the sense that if it's in correctly, you don't feel it at all. You know it's there because you put it there, like you don't forget about it. It's not like it's uncomfortable, it's not painful, but it does feel like it become one with your body, which is what's supposed to happen. You can leave it in for 12 hours, and I think overall perception of how much you bleed during your period is very wrong, because we change our tampons so many times. If we put it in terms of like how you cook your steak, if well done is a really bad, super heavy flow, then maybe I'm medium to medium rare, somewhere in between there. My heaviest day, which is always day 2, we all know day 2 of your period is the worst day. It never hit the line here. You don't bleed that much. Check it out, just out of curiosity to see how much blood there was, and it was like a very minimal amount. And so even after leaving it in for 12 hours, and not taking out and not worrying about it, like it just wasn't a lot. The cup did not runneth over. Reasons that I decided to even try this to begin with, and also reasons that I decided to keep using it. Reason number 1 is cost. So you pay $29 for the cup one time. If you properly take care of it, it will be good for at least 10 years. That's a long time. If you're buying a week's worth of tampons every month for 10 years, that's like a bunch of money. Obviously it would depend on what you were buying, but that to me was kind of like a no-brainer. The second reason is the environmental impact. If you are buying tampons and pads, even if you're buying the organic, which is what I was doing before, you're still throwing that away and it's ending up in a landfill. And thinking about how many tampons and pads I would go through just in a month was kind of crazy to think about. With this, I'm not going to throw it away for like 10 years. There's not like outer packaging that I'm opening up every single time that I use it. That is reducing my personal waste by like a lot. Convenience was my third reason. You could leave it in for up to 12 hours a day. 12 hours is a long time. That's literally half the day. And most people, their work day is 8 hours. I work a regular full-time job. I have put it in before I leave for work in the morning, and I don't have to take it out until right before I go to bed. It's awesome. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about discreetly hiding tampons and going to the bathroom, which it's 2020, why are we still doing that? It just makes the week that I have my period almost identical to the weeks that I don't have my period at the workplace, which is incredible. And the last reason was health. About maybe like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point, I swapped over to using organic tampons and pads because I didn't really know until I was reading into it that regular tampons and pads have like chemicals in them. Don't know if it's for just the scent or for like structural integrity of the tampon or all of the above, but there is some chemical additives and non-natural things in those type of period products. If you don't specifically reach for organic. Obviously this is just made of silicone. There's nothing else in it. It's not going to irritate you. I do find that if regular tampons and pads do irritate me, the immediate reaction that people have is, ooh, gross. Like that just sounds gross to me. Like grosser than tampons and pads? Absolutely not. If we're talking about toxic shock syndrome, you're way more likely to get that from a tampon or pad just because it's just sitting there. It's out in the open. Whereas this, it's kind of like a little bowl. I wanted to go ahead and list people who wouldn't like this. Like I said earlier, if you're not comfortable with your body, like super comfortable, you probably won't like this. It's not that different to me from seeing a bloody tampon or pads. But yeah, if you don't like seeing a cup of blood, like a very, very small cup, then you wouldn't like it. I would say across the board, like this is a product that's made for most women. I feel like most women could benefit and most women would like it. There's a bunch of cups on the market and I don't know anything about those cups. I've never tried those cups. I really trusted Samantha with this, and honestly, I might trust her with my life now. That's really all I have to say. If you have more questions, comment them down below, and if I have the answers, I will tell them to you. If you stuck around to the end of this video, you're in for a treat. I'm doing my first ever giveaway. I thought this was the perfect opportunity to, first of all, kick off 2020, and also because I believe so much in this product that I want someone else to try it. I will choose one winner and I will send you the Saalt Soft Cup in the size small because I do feel like that's a universal size, and the Saalt Cup Wash. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and comment down below anything you want, and leave your Instagram or email, something that I can get in contact with you if you win. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, if you're into these informative videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello.